Rye was supposed to be a utopian future post-apocalyptic novel. And I have tried to write that novel several times, and I never make it. And when I started writing the Rye character, it began as a third-person past tense, and I had him starting in the university where the story begins in the first book, and I couldn't do it. That Rye immediately hit the paper, and he had a personality, and he was emotionally immature, scattered in his mind. I always assumed he had ADHD, and I took of all the children I've known and people I've taught over the years, and I pushed him into this character. So when he hit the paper, he was ready to go. And I rewrote the first chapter 4, 5, 8, 10 times and then shifted it to first person. When I did that, Rye woke up. And half the book is nothing more than the dialogue inside of his mind. And it lets me have a great device to work on that he can say anything he wants to himself, and the rest of the characters don't have to hear it or react. So I have my own audience, which is myself or Rye as I write it, and I don't care what anybody else thinks, and he can call another character any name he wants in the world. It is a PG-13 book, though. Anything he wants, but Rye has no bounds, and the only limit is that my mother told me you cannot swear in the book, you can't use foul language, and no sex scenes. And I got to thinking about, well, what's the market for the book? And so I made a PG-13 list for the book and then wrote it for more of an adult audience, but kept it clean. So Rye went through several iterations to figure out who he was. And he was nothing more than a young man looking for some reason for why he was on the earth, had a direction, and all of a sudden his world fell apart and he had to go a whole new way.